Howdy. Sorry for the delayed. Deep breath. Hello. It's been a very, and I can't put even enough varies. Sorry, picking up my phone, I had something on it. A long day. There's a team of people out there that will go, amen, sis, amen, because they were along with me. Friends, it's been a day. That's all I'm going to say about that. Life can hand you a really big, 5-pound bag of lemons, and it all depends on how you deal with it. Absorb it, digest it, marinate in it, and know how, if I can even get my words together right now, how we digest all of the challenges that come at our lives as parents, as professionals, as life builders, as coaches to our children, as friends, as family, as supporters to every single person that we care about. Oh my goodness. My mind is blown on how you can take this totally negative thing and make it positive if you choose to. And this is in a lot of events today. I'm not going to name all of them specific. Anything really that I'm going to mention is going to be personal as far as my family, but anything else is just going to stay between me and those within the realm of support and love and journey of trying to be the best we possibly can be for so many people, showing up with many hats and many jobs and many failures and many successes and joys, and it goes on and on and on. I know this will probably show up backwards. This is what I am right now. If anybody can read backwards, Mama Bear. And this, Brave Love. This comes from Lisa Leonard. I just got finished drinking. I am drinking a cup of coffee. But this comes from Lisa Leonard. She's an amazing jewelry designer, and she just came out with the book Brave Love. If you haven't read it, read it. Probably going to be a super nerd because I love to read, but she's just as up there with Rachel Hollis. And she gives you amazing advice on how to be a better parent through all of her challenges in life. I have a special needs teacher, a special needs mom to a boy that has overcome extreme battles, not even compared to the minute that I've ever had to go through. Mine are minute, although we all have our own battles. We can't compare our battles with anybody else's but our own, but we all have our own. But taking a very deep breath from feeling like I've been moving all day long, not stopping at all, which is good. I mean, it's better to keep moving than to be stagnant. You know, the whole theory of the physicists, see, I can't come up with words. Physicists came up with the terminology of an object in motion stays in motion. And believe me, this object has stayed in motion since 5 o'clock this morning. So as the day goes on, as an educator, you do your educator things. I'm in the special needs department at my school, so therefore we are constantly doing everything we can to touch lives and to bring some sort of normal. Now, as far as my personal life, I can get deep into that. I have a high school senior that has intense senioritis. He got into the University of Florida, and I think somewhere internally, many things started happening. Fear, a comfortable attitude as far as I'm just going to coast on by, and that's just what I'm going to do. And also coaching, because that's what you have to do as a parent, and also to teach your child that with every action and every choice there's a consequence that comes with it, and you can either take it as a life lesson or you can play victim and make every excuse in the world of why and how and where and when this is not fair and that you need to move on, which that did not happen. It was actually very groundbreaking that it is a breath of fresh air whenever your child actually says, you know what, I do need to take self-responsibility, and I take this challenge to accept my consequence until I improve or learn or go the long term, create healthy habits before gaining the privilege back. So from one friend to another, and she knows what I'm talking about, we talk about our families all the time because we have a lot in common. And we help each other as a tribe of mamas that say, hey, this worked for me, try it. I had to do this, try it. Course being executed and taken place, and we're going to see how this goes, because through the chewing up and spitting out, for lack of a better term, through me, his dad, his golf coach, and the thoughtfulness of the teacher that is concerned, he needs to know that life is going to come at you in the weirdest of ways and have you land flat on your face, and you have to decide if you're going to pick yourself up. And I'm not talking through, don't tell mom the right words and then just think you can still skate on by, but through true action. And I introduced him to a book by Brendon Burchard called Highly Effective Habits. And there are 6 habits that help the extraordinary person become even more extraordinary, and how to do it. And in these videos, you're going to hear my kids from time to time with their habits. That being Xander's. So, just a disclaimer, in this household, when I am filming, you're going to hear my children. So, because we're a family, and you're going to hear family stuff, and you're going to hear family things, and now he is at the table where I've told him to be, to do his work, and to become a better person. For anybody out there that is struggling with their teenager, is there anybody out there that has a senior that has a senioritis, and what are you doing about it? What are you doing to help your kid become successful? How are you guiding them? This weekend, he and I are going to make what we call our dream boards. And they're going to have our 3 biggest goals and our 3 biggest dreams and our 3 things that we are grateful for every day. He's got an amazing bulletin board in his room that he can use. I've got this gigantic dry erase board that I can put mine on. And doing it together, I feel, is going to be more effective because, number one, I'm a big fan of modeling and also leading by example. I'm not always the best example, but because I have my own leaders, my own motivators. We all do, no matter how old we are. And in life, you've got to show up as a parent. And we've got to go through those things that drive us completely insane, like the noises he makes at times. But we all get through it. He's going to end up being a functional member of society because his father and I and the other major influences in his life are going to be there for him. Sorry, pulling my shirt down, but we're going to be there for him through every step that we can, because none of us are going to be near him when he does enter college. And the biggest aha moment today was that if he doesn't step up now, his university is going to say, why am I going to waste my time on you if you're not going to invest in me? Because he was accepted to one of the top 10 state schools in the U.S. And I was told a long time ago, when he was at his diagnosis, that this would not happen. And we've defied every bit of it through proper therapies, we had to go the medication route. And with a doctor fine-tuning that and letting us know the long-term effects and how to overcome that in a healthy way with a healthy eating lifestyle, lots of water. And also, he's got to have these things because that's just the route we had to take. Not every parent is going to have to take that. And any parent can criticize me all they want on it. If you're against medication, that is your prerogative. I'm not going to criticize you on that. If you are ready to coach through managing your child, and that's what my mom did with me until I got to college and I had to make the adult decision to become on medication for my own reasons and my own things. It's not the easiest decision to make because there's so many people say that our generation, especially millennials, except I'm Generation X, that we just turn to medication before we try everything else. But really, to be honest, I exhausted every tool that I had, not only within myself, but also with my child, before I said, yep, this is our only option. Now, there's therapies involved and lots of friend and family support. But long story short, big lesson learned today. It's only half a day right now. Tomorrow is fresh and new, and these new habits are going to take effect, and they have to, because it's the consequence to being mediocre. I don't accept mediocre. He knows that, and I told him the whole time, you only know how much effort you're putting into your long-term goals. And right now, he needs to kind of put away the long term. He needs to think about graduation before he just puts the cart before the horse and thinks that the professional part's going to come right now. So that's part of our day. His dad and I pretty much let him know our disappointment for somebody so brilliant and has such a big heart that decided that he was going to drop the ball. But who hasn't? Who hasn't dropped the ball in their life? If you're going to raise your hand and say you've never dropped the ball in your life, you're perfect and everything's always moved on exactly as you want to, let's take a step back. Are you where you want to be right now? Are you? Did you achieve your goals? Are you living comfortably? I'm not yet. Not even close. I've got a lot of goals in my life still, and I probably will 5 years from now, but we've always got something to work towards. You want to be the best version of you every day. And there's going to be days that, no, you don't show up for life. But then what are you going to do to make it better the next day? And there's going to be times that we all make mistakes every day. But what are you going to do to make it better the next day? I always use this term, you're going to keep throwing things out a window until it sticks. Sometimes it might take a long time. But, anyhow. Just to go back to Lisa Leonard, I'm talking, because because I'm going to get away from all that family stuff. But I didn't expect this. I went on really briefly because about how excited I was to get it. And then I was so excited I didn't even pay attention to the packaging. Not only is it like this cute little box, but look at that. And it says, "From the bottom of my heart." And on the back it says, "Designed with love, handcrafted for you, connecting our hearts forever." Because there's moms out there like us, just on many, many different levels. Then also there was a pewter keychain like this, but bigger. It says "Brave Love" on the back and came in this cute little bag. Same saying on the back. Felt kind of special. And it was all because I pre-ordered her book. It was sent. I felt like I got something just, almost as beautiful as that. So, but I just wanted to come on really quick. I know I get a little chatty sometimes, and that it gets a little long to get to the point, but moms, if you're going through some hard times out there right now, don't give up. Be present for your child. Love them. Hey, darling, you must be on lunch. Be present for your kids. This was a life-altering moment today. It wasn't really great that it added on to events at work, but we worked through it. Positive outcomes, acceptance of consequences, and also to know not to throw away the future. Because there's big things to be in the future, and if you drop the ball now, that boy will not be able to achieve his dreams. So, introduced him to a lot of really great stuff that can be major building blocks, not only for himself, but for myself also, because even at my ripe old age, I've still got goals. My lovely has goals. We have goals together. And then the oldest has his goals, and he's got to make them clear, and he's got to put them into effect, and he can't slack off. So, that's all I'm going to say. So, as I continue to be Mama Bear with brave love, I'll continue to breathe and let God guide me, because there are some challenges, and we're given the challenges every day. And I've got a really great man that's watching right now, that when the going is so tough and I don't think that I can breathe and I can't see the light, there is the light. Baby, you light up my world. You have no idea what a gift you are. I will brag and talk about how amazing of a man you have become. And even when you doubt yourself, I'll lift you up. And I know that in turn, when I need you, you're there, from near and far. As a parent, not my parent, but us as parents, partners, my groom. Life was a little challenging today, but God had his hands in it. So, wow, Angus Trot. Dang. What's up, man? But I thank you guys. Keep being amazing parents. Guide your children. Be present in their lives through the thick and thin. And I will see you all tomorrow. See? You're going to get the family noises of the home. That's a 17-year-old in there. Do y'all remember being 17? I do. So, if you heard him, excuse him. So, I'm working on a paper right now. He's working diligently on school stuff because that's what he needs to do. And I'll be back tomorrow just to say hello. So, have a great night. George Bradley Westbury, I love you. And I probably will be talking to you later. And hello to everybody else. So, I'll see you all later. Bye.